Hi everyone, it's me, Cat Yui. Yes, it's been a long time. I'm sorry. I'm going through a major, depressive episode, basically. Well, it's on and off, but I just have not had the energy to do any of these videos. I still haven't gotten a new computer, so I don't have any good programs to do the picture-in-picture, and I always feel like that's a disappointment to you guys. But I had to do this one because if I didn't do this one, I knew I would regret it. It's for the official trailer #1 for Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. Yay! So I'm going to watch this one and post it, and you guys can say what you want. And I do have a quick question before I get started. Do you have any recommendations for desktops? Because I've been told by my brother that I shouldn't get a laptop when I get a new computer. I should get a desktop. So any recommendations for desktops, what kind of programs I should use, all that stuff. My dad might be willing to buy me it. I don't know. Cross your fingers. Hope to God. Who knows? But bravery is awesome. I talk to him when he buys stuff. That's a horrible thing to say. But here we go.
The world is coming undone. Imperial flags reign across the galaxy.
So funny. My dad's getting too loud.
Can you be trusted without your shackles?
Let's just get this over with, shall we?
One more
We've a mission for you. A major weapons test is imminent. We need to know how to destroy it.
If you're really doing this, I want to help.
Good.
Good. I've been recruiting for the rebellion for a long time.
We destroyed our home. We fight the Empire now.
I fear nothing. All is as the Force wills it.
Wow.
The captain says you are a friend. I will not kill you.
Thanks. There isn't much time. Every day they grow stronger.
That's the sound. Cool.
There is a 97.6% chance of failure.
Stop talking about that.
It means well.
This is our chance to make a real difference. Are you with me?
All the way.
Doesn't give you much more, but we really don't need much more because they're going after the Death Star plans. Vader! Hi! Sorry. My brain just went, Vader! Vader! See, if they had shown me anyone else, it would have probably been the same thing. No, but it looks great. I mean, I'm glad they haven't given much more of the plot away because basically it's the rebels send a thief to go get the Death Star plans. That's it. And Molecule is just saying that Jyn Erso, which is the name of Felicity Jones' character, will be Luke Skywalker's wife and mother of Rey. That's all speculation. I don't think she's going to survive this movie because the Death Star plans get to Leia, but then Leia gets captured, and that's the start of A New Hope, Episode 4. So I pretty much think that they're gonna die. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna end well. Like, maybe one or two of them might survive, but I don't think most of them will. Unless they, I don't know. It's just one of those interesting things where you're like, I don't think they're gonna live. There's also been talk about the Han Solo movies that they're gonna make, and they're saying that they're gonna cast a young Lando Calrissian, and that's just like, okay. See, a young Han Solo story, cool, you got Chewbacca hopefully in there, yay. But it's like, you don't really want to watch a whole movie about Han Solo. He's awesome, but not much. But if you say this is going to be about how Han Solo and Lando Calrissian met up, hijinks! I'm thinking hijinks! I'm just kind of thinking a ridiculous Leverage-like episode, but with Han Solo, Lando Calrissian, and Chewbacca, and possibly a droid. And that would be hilarious and awesome, because you could really get comedy, I think, out of a Han Solo movie. And I kind of want them to go for a comedy route with Han Solo on his own, because he's ridiculous and I love him. There's a lot of people talking about just various things that would be interesting. Some people said they would like an Obi-Wan movie. I mean, you've got Ewan McGregor. Use Ewan McGregor while you can. I would like an Ahsoka Tano movie of some sort, just something. I mean, there's just all these little things that you could kind of get into about things that happen between here and there. Like, you could do a whole movie about bounty hunters hunting the Jedi, or maybe hunting something else. There'd be this great thing about that. Because there's so many great bounty hunter characters who have different things going on. I mean, there's just so much character. I will say that as a person who knew the extended universe, and I didn't know it like verbatim. I didn't read every book. I knew a lot of the ones that focused mostly on Luke and the Solo children. There's one character that I want brought back into the main universe, and that's Mara Jade. I'm just going to keep saying I want Mara Jade brought back. This is longer than it should be because it's supposed to be talking about Rogue One, but I've already talked about Rogue One so many times, and I really, really would like to see that. Like, I don't know. It's just, there's so much that you could do with different movies where you can set the, like, string them together by little things. Like, you know, it can seem like it's a movie that's just set in the Star Wars universe, there's no connection, and then you throw in a character here where it makes perfect sense for them to be there, but then you also know that they're bridging the gap to that. Mon Mothma is awesome. I will also say, I almost want, and this is just me just talking now because I can, I want Rhoda the Hutt to show up in, like, episode 8 or 9. I want him to be a more of a chaotic neutral character, unlike Jabba, who is definitely, like, chaotic evil. But I want him to be, like, kind of friendly to the Skywalker Solo clan, because, you know, he was rescued by Anakin Skywalker, and, you know, Leia killed his father, but he probably thinks the way his father died was badass in some way. I don't know. I always like when anyone includes Rhoda in the future. He's a Clone Wars character, if you really want to know. Just, there's so much that can be done, and there's something someone was saying the other day about how you could really get into, if you don't make a Boba Fett movie, but make, like, a bounty hunter movie, where maybe they go after one thing and then something happens and people go after them, and then it's like a conflict of, do we do this for the payment or we do this for the pride? Like, what is our end goal here? Betrayal, la da 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 da, revenge, that whole thing. Just thoughts and feelings and stuff. Yep, I don't know. I'm just going to keep rambling, but I shouldn't. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry it's taken so long. If you have any advice for what kind of new computers I should look at, desktops or laptops, what kind of programs I should get with that. Like, should I go for an Apple or should I go for a Windows? Should I go for a different operating system altogether? Although there are some people who said that you can get a system that can work on both Windows and Apple and make it look like the other. Like, if I got an Apple, I could actually make it look like a Windows operating system, because I'm a Windows girl. Do you know what that program is? Someone mentioned it to me. I don't remember what it's called. You know, just any advice you guys have. And if you want to see more videos by my nephews, please say something nice on his video. He gets very downtrodden about no comments whatsoever, so his video's over there. In my thing, I don't know if I'm pointing in the right way in this video. It's somewhere on my page. It says Reviews by Nephews. Meet the Nephew too. So comment on his video, tell him how much you like it, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Hopefully I can make more videos coming up, and I'll be inspired to. I have been seeing the trailers, I just haven't done it. I watched all of Stranger Things, it's awesome. I just wanted to get a new computer before I started doing things, and then I got depressed, I didn't get a new computer, and just things. Life. I'm currently in pain because I hurt my lower back. That's also fun. Alright, I will see you later. Adios, goodbye, toodles. Mwah.